What's happening, guys? I have 5%, but it's charging. Hopefully, it charges faster than it does, or than it uses to record this. So, good morning, November 18th, 2024. Hopefully, I post this morning or later this afternoon, so you guys can actually see it. Last week I didn't post, but I did record it. I recorded it on like Tuesday though, so I recorded it a day late, and then I just didn't have an opportunity to post it. When I say I didn't have an opportunity to post it, that just means I never took an opportunity to post it, because I definitely had moments in there where I didn't prioritize properly. Coffee? Another thing, I don't have a microphone. If you're listening on an audio platform like Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, I apologize for the fact that it does not sound as crisp as normal. However, I hope you'll forgive me, because last week I did post an episode from a car, so it is what it is. We have a few things to talk about. A few things happened that I'm very, very happy with, and I want to talk about it. So I had a wonderful, wonderful conversation with a friend of mine that I may have talked about actually on last week's podcast. I don't quite remember, but he and I were talking about running ads and what we could do to get leads set up for my business. And he gave me some wonderful, incredible advice and some ideas that I'm now going to run on and see if they work out well for me. One of which is a studio offer. So I've never really done just exclusively studio shoots. I've done lifestyle shoots with a studio add-on on-site day of. And that's something that I've always done. And I'm like, I don't know if I would do a studio shoot by itself, but after talking to him, I'm like, man, it would make a lot of sense to have a studio offer, because that's something he's going to do. And I was like, well, shit. Like, the one thing I've always said is that when people work with us, when they're in the book, that's the gateway, but I have to do the free work to get them in the book. But what if I could do a low-level shoot, still make money, and also get them in the book and run that studio offer? So I think I'm going to do that and try it out. So I actually did book a day at the studio, not a full day, but like 3 or 4 hours at the studio on December 4th. Cohen and I are going to work together that day. I'm going to use his studio space. I'm bringing my mom out, who's going to do a lot of the photography that day. I'm going to do some photos as well and some video that day. So now what I need to do is, it's going to be based on warm outreach to existing clients. So I've reached out to almost every client that I've worked with over the last year and a half that sells a physical product, and I said, hey, this is open to first dibs. For you guys, I'm only taking 3 or 4 people. I think I'm going to try to sell 4 effective slots. I think I want to do Arrowhead, and then I don't know, I might want to do like Thunder Coffee Milk or something like that. We'll see what ends up actually happening, but regardless, if I don't sell 4 slots, I'm still going to do the shoot and then just get products that I like or believe in, and do the shoot with those, and then send the stuff to them to use as like a good faith gesture for those people to use anyhow. So it's just a matter of whether or not I make money or not, which the shoot overhead is low enough. It's like just under $1,000 that I'll be spending, and I think I can stomach that even if I made $0. So we'll see if I can actually pull that through, and not have to go out of pocket, but we'll see what actually ends up happening. So warm outreach to see if I can get some people on board for that. I need to create advertisements for it, so I think that I will actually just run one demo ad this week and just see if it generates any leads for it, and see if I can figure out a way for people to buy directly. And that's something I need to talk about I don't really need to talk about it with anybody, but I am gonna try to set up go high level and link it up to my Facebook ads and my website to see if I can get kind of a circle going where people can just book their spot for the shoot. I don't even have to do any working the phone, although I think to start I will just do a lead collection and then call them immediately after and just work them on the phone and see if I can get people to agree to the shoot. But yeah, that's kind of the idea, and we'll see what's going on there. Oh, the dryer's done. So that's how I plan to get the first people, and how I plan to get the next ones with like running the ads and the warm outreach. Other than that, I'm in the final sprint of filming this week. This week I'm filming on Wednesday with a new client, a connection from the Meads actually. So CrossNet sent me a lead, and I was able to get her to agree to do a shoot on Wednesday, and we're going to get her some banging content for a product she has at Dick's Sporting Goods in Gulf Galaxy, which is awesome. And then Wednesday afternoon, go to Jacksonville. From Jacksonville, I go to Nashville. I'm finishing a shoot in Nashville this week, driving home on Sunday, and then Sunday, that whole entire week is just focused on editing and packing so that I can move out the week after, which is super, super exciting. And then in the trip to Nashville this past week, I just got back from Nashville, so I'm going back this week, later this week, which is crazy. But I had a phenomenal conversation with an artist that really, really wants to win, and I think that he just needs to find his sound and find some social media content and a presence and strategy that really works for him, and some content types that really work for him. That's not just song promo, but that's also a little bit of storytelling in there. But I had some conversations with some great people that I think I really do believe in. Those guys they're gonna win. It's just depending on how long it's gonna take them to win, to discover their actual sound. Yeah, man, we had a lot of really, really great shoots this week. Shot with Arrowhead, shot with Micah, shot with Shane Michael. Yeah, there were a lot of really good things that happened on this trip. A lot of really good connections that were made, and just super grateful overall to have had all that. But that's what I've got to look forward to this week. We also are hopefully going to be doing some work with a company called Geneva Supply. They've got a client that they want some help on, so we're gonna hopefully take that on. Although I haven't heard back from them yet, we'll see what actually ends up happening there. But if we do end up taking that on, we will be working on that this week and next week. And by we, I mean I'll be doing some quality control, but mostly it's a graphic project. So I brought Haley in to do some of that stuff. She's gonna hopefully crush it on some graphics this week and next week for them and for myself. So super, super excited. But that's what we're prepping for this week, is getting things in full swing for that December 4th shoot, and then going from there. I keep looking up, if you're watching on video, I keep looking up because I've got my calendar in front of me just to be able to talk about effectively what happened this past week and what we're looking forward to next week. But that's what we got, guys. That's about all the gas I've got in the tank right now. Next week, hopefully I'll have a little bit more recording Monday morning after I get back from Nashville, and I'll let you know if anything is updated. If we get that shoot fully booked out for December 4th, hopefully, and products shipping in, which is the goal. So we'll see what ends up happening, but appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening to another episode of Not Another Podcast. If you could, just leave a comment down below what you guys think about this. That's all I ask. No likes, no nothing else, no shares. Just leave a comment what you think about this one below. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Not Another Podcast next week to talk about what's going on in the business and in life. Also, stay tuned for a year ahead because I'm still recording those episodes of a year ahead, and those episodes will be released in about a year from now, which is super sick. So, all right, guys, see you all on the next one.